what will be the first video for the return of Echo's Asylum. So let's check it up. Well, let's see. See if I can get a strip out. I got these things in, and so remember, if it's a zombie movie, it will be done on the zombie channel for the Zombie Asylum. But if it's on the main channel, it will be Echo's Asylum. So we will be doing, for the return of Echo's Asylum, Meteor Moon. Now, I've been reorganizing these, but I'll be taking a break, and I'm going to go watch this film, Meteor Moon, and then I will be back afterwards. So let's hope it's a good one, because it is an Asylum movie. But that was a thing. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Whew. Let's see if I can do this without being super negative. Now, this movie does have some kind of cool ideas behind it, but it is failure to deliver. Now, this opens up. We see a large meteor hit our moon and is sending it towards us into our gravitational pull, and we have a few hours to try to stop it, or else it is causing floods and earthquakes and like lava and geocrystals come up. It's not good. And we meet two of our 2.5 main characters. I'll get into a bit why I say 2.5. Now, our two main characters, or two of our 2.5 main characters, are these two brothers. One is, I guess, like an astronaut. The other is like an inventor or a head of some tech company. And they apparently are the only ones who can't save us, but they got to get to this base to fly these ships into space to basically stop the moon. And along the way, because one of the things this constant around the world is electronic magnetic pulse things, which causes the drone-operated airplane helicopter thing to crash. And then they gotta go by foot, where one of the brothers has gotta wear like a ski cap because he doesn't like his hair blowing around. When they come across two like conspiracy people who think that, the moon thing is a lie and all the stuff you guys are doing is a lie, you're evil, and they have to basically knock these two out. And we never see those two people again. They could have done more with those two characters. Well, they got to go to some guy who knew their dad, who can loan them a car, so they can go to get these ships. Meanwhile, you got the Pentagon. It's got like these lasers that can take out the rockets. The base they have to go to is the magma, whatever. Let's heat up underneath it, and they're like, it's also causing geocrystals or whatever they call them, geoids or whatever they call them. The cups start coming out of the ground. And the brothers get there, and they get into, only the two ships get off, and the brother's like, oh my god, we need a ship. Well, we got this prototype ship that's over in this hangar 13, I believe it was, that's controlled by an AI that can help us. And they gotta drive this car, which they say, it's overheating, the tires are burning. But when it pulls in, you see a close-up of the tires. So tires are supposed to be overheating, probably melting a little bit. Those were looking damn good. Looking like brand new, untouched, undamaged tires. Come on, Asylum, couldn't you even do bad CGI effects to make the tires look? Yeah. Anyways, the strange wife of the astronaut who walked out on him, who has been dating, I guess, a Marine, she says to some guy. She's trying to get a hold of her husband and get to the safety, but they get told that anybody who has to do with the government or the president are the only people they're going to save. So the estranged wife of the astronaut they need to save the world isn't important. The soldier that's with her trying to help her ends up dying. The brothers, after riding this car into this AI ship, go into outer space where these two other ships are. They get destroyed. They gotta get to this drone to get this device to help them create like a black hole or something that will save the world. Really bad like set work. Like they go to the fuel leak. It's just PVC piping, and all someone probably did off screen was yank one of the pipes. Why they feed water through it to make you think it's got a fuel leak, and then they're like, "Oh, we can use a compass in outer space." Why do I have the strong doubt a fucking compass, an old compass that wasn't they use like the magnetic fields on the planet, whatever, to tell you what's north, what's south, what's west, what's east? Can you actually fucking use one of those in outer space? Does anybody know? If you know, please tell me in the comments, because for some reason I have a strong doubt a fucking compass will work in outer space. Doesn't it need something that's not available in outer space to work? But anyways, they try to get the device, but someone sends some missiles, and there's a whole bunch of nuclear explosions, and then they gotta shoot out fuel or whatever out of the ship to go to the drone to get the device. And then, because there's something's gonna happen to the ship, they gotta get into the car, and fucking A. They drive a car out of the ship and sit around in outer space, and apparently the car is like convertible because they decide to basically lower the roof of the car, and I think they rode it down to the planet. Oh fuck. I did not like this movie. I does not like this movie. I like disaster movies. I like movies like Armageddon and Deep Impact, and this one is just. And I know there are some more movies, disaster movies in here. That is one of 76 movies down. There are 75 movies left in here, and next week I get to pull out another one. Hey, Professor, who I should tag, the one and only Professor Macabo, the Midnight Hours king of Asylum movies. Have you seen this movie, man? I'll put the link for the trailer, and because it's on Tubi, and the Tubi link in it. But Professor, honestly, I would like to know what your take on this movie is, because I know you like Asylum and all, but this one was just bing. I should get one of those Aztec death whistles, so whenever a movie's bad, it can go. Ah! But anyways, I am the Pacific Northwest Geek, and I will be back next week with another Echoes Asylum. One down, 75 to go. Tuda, Lou.